Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Second Phase Podcast. This is your boy Ray with my main man Eric. Eric, how you
What's up,
doing?
brother? What's up, brother? Who's there? Check
Hey,
who's there.
hey. Thank you guys for joining us on this podcast. Make sure you follow us on X, TikTok, and Instagram at Second Phase Pod. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Second Phase Podcast. Please like, comment, and share our videos. We would greatly appreciate it, and thank you for your support. Eric, how your mom and them doing, man?
Man, we are doing all right. Doing all right. Second week in the house. The house is
Mhm.
pretty much done. We're just living in it now.
Okay.
Pretty much done. We're just living in it. I mean, there's certain, little projects here and there, but for the most part, it's done. Um, got a couple more things to put away, but it's like, you know, one of them is just like random crap from the coffee table we threw in at the last minute in a box when we moved before. And then uh like we had this like gigantic desk at our old
Mhm.
place. Yeah, I mean you would probably remember it. That thing was huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
It had so much crap on it. And
Mhm.
we don't have that desk anymore because we were like, we have no reason for this absolutely gigantic desk. So we threw it away while we were up there. And so now we
Got
just have all the stuff and we gotta find a place to put it. But
got you. Okay. Okay.
we're doing all right. How about you, bro? How's your mom and them?
Everybody's doing good over here. We
Good.
we for all us college folk, a couple more weeks and it's over. A couple more weeks.
Yep.
I don't know about everybody else, but all I have is three final projects and one final exam, and it's over.
Oh, that's it.
Done.
That
That's
sounds like
it.
a lot, bro.
It kind of is. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a
Sounds
little
like a
stressed, but it's
lot.
okay.
I hold you.
It's okay. I actually got the jump on one and I
Good.
completed it in full. And I sent it to my teacher 2 weeks in advance. And I said, what else can I do to make sure I get an A? And she gave me like a couple things here and there. I said, oh, bet. So, all right, that's done in my head. I just got to add that stuff and it's over.
There you go, bro.
um, and then one, it's a group project. So I don't have to do my part. So I'm not really stressed about that. Uh, uh, I ain't gonna lie. This final exam, uh, you have a week to take it. You only take it one time. You have a week to take it though. So in her class for the midterm, it took me 3 hours.
Oh, what class
Bro,
is it?
it's careers and development. You learn about how to, be a career counselor pretty much. But
Ah,
bro, the last time I took a 3 hour exam, I'm talking like SAT.
that's
And it was only 50 questions, but it's open book, it's open note, you got everything at your disposal. But she literally creates the question and she asks it in a way where you have to literally search for it everywhere. It's you can't Quizlet it, you can't Google it. It's like you gotta
oof.
look in your book, look in your notes, and find the specific. Oh my god, you gotta like know the
That's tough.
page number and stuff. Yeah,
That
yeah.
is tough, bro.
I
That
said,
sucks.
golly. Took me 3 hours. So
God,
for the midterm. So I'm nervous about this final, man. But we're gonna be okay.
you'll be all right. You'll be all right. I feel like I know finals are like a chunk of the grade, but even if you do, you just gotta do okay.
Yeah, it's gotta do
Because
okay.
you got all A's in the rest of the class, right?
Always, yep,
So
always.
even if you get a C, you're probably getting out of there with an A minus. You
Yeah.
know,
So and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't need an A plus plus. I just need an A. A
just
is an A.
just try, but don't stress yourself out over it. You'll
Yeah,
be all right.
yeah. But on the midterm, I only missed 3 questions.
Oh well, then.
So I got that in my favor.
So it's just a lot of work, but you can do it.
It's just I gotta clear out my schedule that day. Whenever I do it, I can't do nothing else.
And then after that, you just go stare at the ceiling because your brain just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's nuts.
yeah.
But speaking of final
Master.
exams, real quick, hold on. So,
Yeah. So
did you go to school? You went to public school in North Carolina, right?
yes,
So you took EOGs,
yes,
where it was like you had like 2 hours, but then if you needed an extra hour, you could use it, and it was a total of 3.
yeah.
South Carolina, you ready for this, buddy?
Oh Lord.
Doesn't have a time limit.
So
They can go all day.
nah.
It has to be done at school.
Nah, that's not it.
I'm sorry. All day?
Yeah,
And
nah.
apparently there's kids that do that.
What time? What time school for y'all?
8:30. You telling me you're taking a lunch break in the middle of your test?
And they expect them not to talk? Because you know you can't talk during the. Oh my.
I don't know, bro.
Nah,
That's what I'm saying.
that's wild.
Like, I'm sorry, but you gotta. I mean, I'm not a big fan of standardized tests, just like everybody, because you
Yeah.
can't really measure intelligence based off of A, B, C, D. Because even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes, you know. So,
Yeah.
but like, come on now. You do not need to be letting these kids have 7 hours on a test.
Yeah. Nah.
Hey,
Yeah,
but I
that's.
mean, as long as I'm not the one sitting there with them for 7 hours.
Do you proctor? Do they call it proctor in South Carolina?
So yeah, so there's proctors, and then there's test administrators.
Okay, yeah, that's what we got. Okay.
As a teacher, I do the training for the test administrator, because you have to have a test administrator in the room the entire time, right?
Yeah.
Proctors, they can, like, hall monitors, they can kind of come and go, move, pop in, pop out, sign in, sign out type of deal. But like, say like that, like a teacher, I'm hoping this is where I'm going to come in. I'm hoping if a teacher needs to use the bathroom,
Yeah.
another testing administrator needs to be in the room while they go use the bathroom. I'm hoping that guy's me.
Yeah.
Like, walk away. Now, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work out that way, but I would love it to. they're probably going to stick me in some classroom with like some small group of kids.
Yeah. Now that's what they did with your boy when I was teaching.
Small group?
I had a small group. Got a tiny story.
Go for
it. So when I was my first year, I was just a proctor. So I was just a guy walking around making sure, like, if you got to go to the bathroom, I'd escort the kid there and back. And then I became hall monitor. And, I was just the utility tool. I was just walking around doing everything, right? Then the next year, I was the actual administrator for small groups. So I had 5 kids. It was 6th grade. I had 5 kids. I was like, oh, this is going to be a breeze. I ain't stressing nothing. Y'all going to sit here and do your thing. Well, one of the kids showed up late. And when I say late, it was 2 hours after the exam started.
And they
which you're only allowed. They let him in. They let him in.
That's psycho, bro. No, you can't do that. That's
what I said.
That's a misadministration. Throw it out. Straight to the State Department.
They let him in because the other kids were done. So technically, like, we were just waiting on the school to get done. So they said, oh, well, he can come in here. We'll take those kids and put them in the library, and then you just watch him do the test. I said, bro.
No. I'm sorry.
So I had to restart my 2 hours.
Nope.
I was heated.
Nope.
But here's the thing. He apparently didn't get a good night's sleep.
Was he a clicker? He just clicked through it, or did he fall asleep?
Oh no, bro, he clicked through it. No, but hold on. Let me take that back. Yeah. Not only did he click through it, he also fell asleep through it multiple times. It made no sense. He got like the question, like, so it was like let's say 30 questions. He got the question like 7, and he fell asleep. And I had to nudge him, hey man, you gotta wake up and take your test, man. And then he said, okay, and he's click, and he goes back to sleep. I'm like, hey man, he's on like question like 14. I'm like, oh, so we're doing about 7s now. Got you. Okay. hey, buddy, get up.
At this point, you just move your stool next to him and just, like, every time he falls asleep, just.
I did that the third time. And I thought he's just gonna stay up and do his test like a normal. No, he all the way through, and he said, I'm done, and he went back to sleep. I said, okay. We know what you got, bud.
Small group. Love small groups.
Love small groups. Everybody else is fine though.
Everybody else is great.
It's fine. They took the test. They took their time. They, wrote on their paper and stuff. Did the calculators and read the story. It was nice. It was easy. But him,
nah. And I'm not gonna lie, these South Carolina tests are a little. I went to the training and I'm still a little confused. Let's put it that way. Like the math has two parts, and that can be done back to back, right? Like it makes sense because it's calculator inactive, calculator active.
Yeah.
You just don't give them a calculator for the first part, then give them a calculator when they get to the second part. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
The English has a reading part and a writing part.
This sounds complicated.
Now, and then science, only 6th grade takes science. In North Carolina, only 8th grade takes science.
I was only 8th grade.
Which, that makes sense to me because, actually, in North Carolina, 8th grade is supposed to take all 4 because they also have the NC Standard Social Studies. But, so, but then the science technically has 3 parts. A calculator inactive, a paper part, and then a calculator active online.
I'm already tired.
I'm just praying to God I'm not testing a 6th grade. Because I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I don't understand. How does that work? Do I give you do the paper part first? I don't know. Can they have a calculator on the paper part? I don't. Do they do computer, paper, computer? Do they paper, computer, paper, computer, calculator, computer, calculator, paper, computer, no calculator, calculator, computer? Like, what are we?
That sounds too complicated.
I'm so sorry, I don't understand. Yo, South Carolina though, if your phone goes off during the test, it goes to the State Department.
Like the phone itself?
The phone goes to Columbia. And it takes like a month and a half to get back.
Wow. Now, I respect that. You know what we do? You know what we do?
What?
If a phone goes off, we gotta all restart the test.
Yep, restart.
We gotta restart. Test is over. Give you a new test next week. Everyone come back same time. I'm like, oh my! I told all my kids, I don't care if it's off. Give me your phone so I can turn it off. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I collect the phones. There's some people that are like, just turn it off, put it in your backpack.
No.
I'm like, no, you're gonna turn it off. You're gonna put it in this box that I've got.
Yep.
And then this box is gonna go in a cabinet. And I'm gonna lock the cabinet. And then you're gonna put your bag in the front of the room.
Yeah, nah. I had to physically. They told I made a mistake my first year. They told me don't do that because if the phone is broken, the student can say it was broke. I never broke it, and I never got accused of it. But future teachers and teachers out there, don't touch the phones, unfortunately, because they'll lie against you. Anyway, I used to grab it. It was iPhone. I take the thing and then it turn on. Okay, cool, you good. And then one kid, he's like, I turned it off. I ain't lying. Tell me why. As soon as he put it in my hand, the thing lit up. I said,
bloop, boop. Said hello.
Oh, so we just lying this morning. Okay.
Good
luck on your LG.
God, man. Speaking, I got a story I wish I could tell on this podcast. I can't tell it on this podcast. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
7, 8. Give me 2 years. Podcast listeners, stick around for 2 years. You get to hear this story. And then I won't use names, but then it'll come out.
No, because there's stories I want to tell too. And I'm like, maybe if we get enough followers and stuff, maybe we can have like a Patreon or kind of thing. And we have an episode where we talk about other things.
Well, you can tell the stories.
I don't think I should. I don't want my mama to hear.
Oh, okay. Whoa, what's
wrong? I don't want my mama to hear.
I'm just saying, bro. Oh, you mean about other stuff? Oh, I thought you meant about school. I was like, you don't work for them anymore.
Oh, no, school. Oh, yeah, I can talk about that.
Just do it. Like, what are they gonna do? Fire you from a place you don't work?
Nah. Yo, did you know 10,000 teachers from North Carolina quit last year? And I was amongst the number. Oh my God, you were part of the number technically.
Look, high five. We get it. We did it. We quit for North Carolina. You know why? Because they don't pay you anything.
They don't pay you nothing.
They don't pay you jack.
No. Shout out to Nate. He's one of them.
Yep. Shout out Cheyenne, my wife. She's one of them. Look at us all, part of the number, helping boost the stats.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm just saying, if they get a raise because of that stat, they better send me some.
Oh yeah.
As like a thank you for helping get them a raise. Dude, like the starting teacher salary is $36,000. Like, bro,
36.
That's $17 an hour.
Yeah. To control and maintain a classroom again of 20, 30, 40. Yeah, babysitting 20, 30, 40 kids.
I can work at Home Goods for more than that.
Exactly.
I can work at Hobby Lobby.
Literally, there's work from home jobs that pay more for that, and all you gotta do is answer the phone and answer emails. Oh my God, you already do that as a teacher.
Yep. My favorite is when you call a parent and they tell you that you're lying. Like, oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Okay. You can come down here and watch a kid. Right. I promise I'm not lying.
I got 24 kids in the class, 25 chairs. You're welcome to join.
So my parents, they want to come and watch us before practice and stuff. They're more than welcome. Please watch these kids. Please.
Make your kid behave for one day.
Yeah, I was like, please, you ain't got to do nothing. You can just sit there. You can sit at my desk. I'll be in the front of the classroom anyway. You can sit at my desk and just enjoy what we go through.
All right. Damn. Well, anyway, at some point we will have to do that maybe a Patreon episode or something in the future when we get more followers, hopefully.
Or maybe if we get enough followers, maybe I can just anyway. Little teaser.
Bite the bullet. You got it.
But but we'll see. But I think I got my swim trunks on.
Swim trunks. Get my snorkel.
Yeah.
Put on my fins because it's time. Dive into the news. That wasn't very loud. Hold on.
Try it again.
There it is. There's the dive. That's better.
Thank you for all the listeners on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and wherever you get your podcasts or listening from podcasts. We appreciate you. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right.
But anyway, if you are listening on those, check us out on the YouTube because we got some cool visuals and stuff as well.
Oh yeah. We gotta be trying some stuff. It's gonna get better and better, you know. Yeah. You should look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. So, NBA news, biggest news of the day. This is all I've seen on social media. It literally happened today. Great time to record. Okay. Toronto player. His name was Jontay Porter, and I do say was because he is no longer an NBA player. He's actually banned from the NBA. For life. So I'm gonna read the whole story. Maybe not. I might skip some parts, but I'm just gonna read the whole story so everyone knows. Okay. The NBA launched an investigation into Porter in late March after sportsbooks noticed irregular betting on the over/under on the reserve center's statistics in 2 Raptors games, which he was a Toronto Raptors player, by the way. Okay. The NBA investigation found that Porter revealed information about his own health to a known sports bettor ahead of 2 games. Okay. Another bettor privy to the information placed the 80,000 same game parlay bet that featured unders on Porter's statistics and would win $1.1 million. So for those that don't understand, let me break it down. Homeboy told his homeboys that he wasn't going to play for a certain amount of time, so he wasn't going to get, a certain amount of points or something like that. Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically like it's kind of like, and you can do this in the stock market too, if you know that. But you can place bets on whether there's like this like imaginary set of stats where it's like they're supposed to do this, and you can bet whether they'll do better or whether they'll do worse. It's like playing, when you had a deck of cards, you were really bored as a kid, and you played high-low.
Yeah,
just like that, over under. So he was sick, and he told his homeboys, he was like, "Hey, bet the under because I'm not feeling it." Which is like mad illegal.
Mad illegal. So he earned himself a lifetime ban. So congratulations to that man. you squabbled a wonderful dream that some only few realize. So, congratulations. Hope it was worth it.
That's what I'm saying. And
I,
like, didn't he play some bets of his own too? Didn't he?
I haven't read the whole report, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I was pretty sure
Honestly.
he, not on this one game, but he over like a year or
Oh,
two.
you mean? Oh, then yes, yeah.
Like he put a couple bets. They weren't like huge bets, but he'd made like $20,000 off of it or something. Because it was like small bets from like 2,000 to like, well, I'm saying small bets, but 2,000 is a fucking huge bet for normal folks like us.
Yeah.
But he put down like $15,000 and $2,000 here and $250 here, and it totaled up where he made like $20,000 off of these bets because he was the one he was betting on, you know?
That's so insane.
Yeah.
I get like believing in yourself, bet on yourself. I get all that. But bro, you an NBA player. You already I don't know what his contract was. I don't know what he was getting, but you already getting more than anybody could ever realize. Like any of us, you know?
Like, and it's not even exciting to bet on a game that you're in, you know?
It's like you really thought you really thought you're gonna get away with putting an $80,000 bet on you not performing good and no one was gonna notice? Like you really thought
Like, who's putting 80,000 up on that? Like
yeah,
on
it'd be
like on a real.
on a player that no one really knows. Well, now
Yeah,
everybody knows.
I'm gonna put 80,000 on this backup center. Like what? What is wrong with you, bro? Obviously, someone's gonna be like, dude, this is obviously weird.
I was like, bro. That's
But
like oh go ahead.
I was gonna say that'd be like somebody putting down, I'm gonna bet $80,000 that this random schmandom dude's gonna win the Masters. Like,
Exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, I hope whatever happens to him, he can bounce back from it and keep getting money. I don't wish anyone to be unemployed and not get money, but
oh, he'll be employed. He'll be a coach somewhere or something, you know, or something like that.
maybe.
Worst comes to worst, he'll work at Dick's, you know? He'll be fine.
No, you're right. He'll be fine.
It's Canada. How many basketball players are there?
Oh my god. Hey yo. We'll see what happens. Maybe he can play for the China leagues.
Maybe.
Drop 80 over there.
He can go bet some yen.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. But hey, keeping it in the basketball world, the WNBA draft happened this Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I watched. I missed the first round. I was coming home from work, but I missed the first round. But I caught the second round. But I want to talk
pretty
about
much how you thought it was gonna go.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark, former Iowa Hawkeye player, is now a Indiana Fever. She was the first draft pick of the night. Congratulations to her. Last year Indiana, she deserved it. Last year Indiana had the other number one draft pick with the Leo Boston. So I'm really excited to see how those two can coexist and ball out on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Then congratulations to Cameron Brink. She was drafted number 2 to the LA Sparks. Happy for her. Did you know she's the god aunt to Steph Curry's children?
I'm sorry, the god aunt? What is a god aunt?
God something. God so anyway, no, well, maybe. I don't know. I need to fact check that. But Stephen Curry's father is her godfather. Does that make sense?
Stephen Curry's father is
her godfather.
God, she's Steph Curry's god cousin. That's not a thing, bro.
But yeah, so she's been getting, shooting tips from Dale Curry and Steph Curry. So it's like, basketball runs in her blood,
Yeah.
So congratulations to her. Now the big two draft picks I want to talk about was Camilla Cardosa and then Angel Reese. They were drafted to the
Mhm.
Chicago Sky. And if y'all don't know nothing about these two girls, all you need to know is they battled. They battled all their lives. They are pretty much like Batman and Joker. You know what I mean? And they got
Rivals.
drafted to the same rivals, and they got drafted to the same team. I'm gonna tell you what. If I'm playing against the Chicago Sky, I'll be scared because you're not getting no rebounds, and
No.
you better get ready to fight. You better get ready to fight.
You better be ready to throw hands.
You better be ready. Them girls is tough, and I mean in the nicest way. They are tough, man. I really like their game. They are no nonsense. They down with it. If you in the paint with them, you better get ready to leave with some bruises, or you better give them some.
Because they are not. Jesus Christ, someone's gonna get hurt.
So someone might get hurt, but I'm really
Chicago
excited.
Sky,
I'm a
you know what you
Chicago
need to
Sky
practice?
fan.
You know what you need to
What?
practice if you're gonna play them? Free throws. That's what you need to practice.
Go ahead.
You gonna be shooting a lot of them.
You're gonna be shooting a lot of them.
You're gonna be shooting a lot of free throws.
The rebound differential is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
The offensive boards, they're gonna those games could be blowouts just based off offensive boards.
Literally. I'm so excited.
That's a stat I want to see is when they're on the court, like what percentage of their possessions do they score on, you know? Because if like every time they get the ball they score, then untouchable. Untouchable, bro.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Go ahead and call it a night. We know who winning that game.
I will say, but like WNBA, I'm not sure what y'all were doing for letting one team get both of them. I don't like. Hello.
And no offense, like hold on, let me look at this.
How did Angel Reese fall to 7? How does she fall all the way?
I'm trying to understand. I don't know, and I don't. And no offense to the other women that were picked. Like no offense to y'all. I'm 99% sure they're great players, but like I wouldn't let Angel go that deep.
All of them except JC Sheldon. No offense, bro. No offense, chick.
Yeah,
I'm just not familiar with your game. The 5'10" shooting guard from Ohio. I'm sorry, I'm just not familiar with your game. But
yeah,
you got picked 2 above Angel Reese and above Aaliyah Edwards. What is going on, bro? I'm sorry. It would have been Caitlin Clark. I would have gone Aaliyah Edwards, and then I would have gone Angel Reese in that order. That's what I thought it was gonna go. Just because Angel Reese has a little bit. I don't think all the bad press is her fault. I think people just like to, once one person starts with bad press and it gets popularity, I think more people just throw crap at her just because it gets views and clicks, which sucks because I'm sure she doesn't do 90% of what happens, but
no,
whatever.
We can get into the top about that another day because
we can talk about that for years. But
yeah, because the people suck. But I'll tell you what I wanted to happen though. I did want Camilla and Angel to get drafted together, but I wanted them to go to LA. Because I feel like with a big city market like that, their marketability would be crazy. But Chicago ain't too bad. I mean,
Chicago, that's
not too bad. It's gonna be a little chilly, you know.
I mean, it was only Michael Jackson City, bro, or Michael Jordan City, bro.
Yeah. But congratulations to everyone that got drafted.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get some viewers, and hopefully these salaries will rise. I mean, they get paid more than me still, but
number one overall pick only making $380,000 is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
When number one over pick in the what's the number one overall pick in the NBA make?
At least 12 million. At least.
I don't even remember who the number one pick was last year.
Victor Wembanyama.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I knew that. Never mind, I did know that.
No, you good.
Yeah, Wemby makes $12.16 million.
That's a lot of cheese.
So only for times 12. Only 48 times what she's making.
Only.
Only.
They still get paid more than me, but they honestly should get paid. But hopefully, with these new draft, I should say these new players now, hopefully that'll draw more eyes and more, marketing and get people to invest more into the game. That's what I really hope.
I will say the one thing that's really helped women's sports a lot, I would say, is the NCAA allowing the NIL deals. So it really gets these girls' faces out there into the public eye, and it will help the women's sports become more predominant. Like, I'm sorry, but this women's NCAA March Madness, I watched it more than I watched the men's.
Same.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God, it was good.
Because I knew Purdue was gonna dominate, and I knew UConn was gonna dominate. Even though I knocked them both out of my bracket like an idiot, but
I picked Carolina like a dummy.
I had Houston, bro. I thought Houston was Houston was just.
I had Houston. I had them go. I had Houston versus Carolina, and I said, I'm gonna give Carolina the edge. Here we are.
Houston was just locked down all season, but that's whatever.
And then whatever.
Yes.
By the way, coach is a UNC Pembroke alumni. Shout out to him.
Who?
The coach for the University of Houston.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah. He was actually at Pembroke. He was at Pembroke last year. He came by. Yeah.
He came by and said, "Hey."
Yeah, he was at a board of governors meeting and stuff. But yeah, he's a Pembroke alumni.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
No, that's fire. Yeah. And that's why I had him going all the way. I was like, oh, okay. So it's Carolina versus Pembroke. Well, Carolina's gonna beat that one. So I ain't.
I said we've seen how that goes.
But here we are. Neither of them. Wait, we got Carolina got eliminated. What, the Sweet 16? I can't.
Yep.
I don't even
Yeah,
care.
They was out pretty quick. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Whatever.
I think they got beat by like Bama.
Yeah. I was watching that game. I remember. Yep. I'm gonna move on before I get sad. But congratulations to all the WNBA people. Congratulations. Hey, women's basketball is getting up there, and I hope it keeps going up because I'm really invested, and I hope it just keeps going for the stars. And hopefully one day they'll get the $12 million contracts.
Right.
Yeah. Well, who knows? But I can't eat this, but you can.
What is it?
So if you're ever in Raleigh, Chick-fil-A is testing pretzel bun chicken sandwiches. Don't do that.
That sound dry. That sounds a little dry. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like a pretzel bun. Now, like a pretzel bun on like a cheeseburger.
Oh,
that's pretty fire. Like a bacon cheeseburger with a pretzel bun. That's pretty fire. But I'm sorry, but pretzel buns is just kind of dry, and you need that extra juice. And chicken is already kind of a dry meat.
You making sense. You're not wrong.
Pause.
You making sense.
Pause. Dry meat with the pickles. I just feel like it's gonna need a little sauce.
Maybe, yeah. No, you might be right. I mean, they might put some sauce on there.
Right, but what sauce? You can't put Chick-fil-A sauce on a pretzel.
Okay, no,
I don't know. Right. I mean, I'll give it a shot because Chick-fil-A rarely misses. They rarely miss. Everything they got is good, dude. Their wrap, their cold chicken wrap is good, bro.
It's good.
Their fruit cup is good. Okay, so I mean, I'll give them a shot, maybe if it makes it out of Raleigh.
I was say if it makes it out of Raleigh, you definitely need. But if it don't, we need to make a trip to Raleigh.
We'll get Kristen to mail us a box.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Kristen. Yeah.
Kristen, shout out. We need you to bring us Chick-fil-A sandwiches with the pretzel buns, please. No sauce.
Yes, please.
No.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully it's good. I'm just excited they're trying it out in Raleigh because they usually try it out in Georgia because that's where they're based from. Yeah. So I'm excited that North Carolina's getting a shot at trying something out.
I think they're just trying. They picked a market that I'm not really sure how you like research that. Be like, what city loves pretzel buns the best? Like, I don't know how you look that up or you test that. Maybe they like send out surveys or something. I don't know, but I just feel like, um, I don't know. Maybe it's because Raleigh is such a fast, very quickly growing city right now. It's growing way
Yeah,
faster than anything in Georgia is right now. Atlanta already
yeah,
big. Like, I
and
feel like people are
also
moving out of big cities, but then moving into places that makes it then turn into a big city. That makes sense?
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's actually accurate. Accurate as heck. I was gonna say you gotta be rich to live in Raleigh, so maybe that's another reason
Right. You gotta
you're
be
targeted. I say you
loaded to
got,
live in Raleigh, bro.
yeah, you gotta have
You either gotta be
some
loaded or
coin.
live with 4 people. Yeah.
If you got kids, everybody working. Everybody
If
got to
you
put in something.
no, what you talking about? If you got kids, you live in Fuquay Arena. You live in a Raleigh. You live in Fuquay.
Facts, facts. No, that's facts. Speaking of kids, and I hate to end it on this note.
Speaking of Georgia, speaking of kids.
Speaking of Georgia, speaking of kids, a Georgia man who added antifreeze into breast milk for his newborn daughter in order to avoid paying child support is sentenced to prison.
I just got very violently angry.
Yeah,
Like very violently angry.
yeah.
Go
Don't
ahead,
do that.
Ray. Ray, go ahead. Write down the timestamp right now. We're at 37. It's gonna be about 37:40.
Mm-hmm.
Kim. There we go. All right. That's all I had to say about that.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad
Put the
at you.
ducks
Look,
on.
look.
The ducks on. Whack.
Whack. I got you. No, here's my thing, bro. Let's go back 9 months ago. Let's go back 9 months ago.
Right.
Why didn't you protect yourself? Why didn't you wear something to avoid any of this happening? If you didn't want the child, why didn't you do something about it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is literally one of the worst ways to go about it.
I don't think
This
there is a
child
worse
didn't
way
do
to go
nothing.
about this.
I mean, yeah. And
Actually, I'm sure some psycho could find a way.
yeah. But I'm just like,
Like,
if you
look,
didn't want to, go ahead.
no, you keep going because I'm looking up the symptoms of drinking antifreeze.
If you didn't want the kid, you shouldn't have done the thing to do it. We all know what happens when you do horizontal activities. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect everyone in that situation. And then the kid didn't do nothing to you. I promise you, the kid didn't do nothing to you. Don't punish her for something you did. That's not her fault. You are literally insane thinking this is the way out. Like, bro, that's so messed up on so many levels, man. Like, I can never even think about harming a child. And yeah,
No,
he's over here trying to,
especially not my
he's
own.
trying to, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, symptoms include nausea, vomiting, convulsions, so seizures, stupor, decreased levels of alertness, coma, and something called cardiopulmonary problems. Cardiopulmonary, breathing and heart problems.
Bro, that's too
You want me to
much.
write? You want me to write down a timestamp for you? You want to say it too? You want to?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Just know you are not you, Eric, but him, Georgia man. You're a scumbag.
Yes, like I'm just saying, he better not come to Georgetown. Better not come to Myrtle Beach. Better not come to Myrtle's Inlet. He better not. You don't even end up at Andrews. Stay at a Little River. I'll find you.
Oh, wait, not Little River.
Don't go to Loris. I'll find you, bro.
Shout out to all the small towns in South
Shout
Carolina.
out to the small towns. You better stay out of Hemingway.
Cherry Grove.
Stay at it. Don't you come near Cherry Grove.
Don't go to Cherry Grove.
Oh man.
Oh my god. But that's all the news I got for me.
That's all the news.
Oh man, what a night.
That was a good little news bit. We talked for a little bit about that. Well, we talked
We
about
did.
other stuff too, but
We did. Yeah. Well, yeah, this was nice.
hey, let's do a real quick. What you say? You want to do a quick little random wheel pick'em situation?
Yeah, man.
All right. So, folks, for those of you that don't know the rules, I got
Oh,
two
yeah.
wheels here. One's got a category, one's got a letter. Okay.
Yep.
And so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and forth, picking. You want to go at 3?
Yes.
The top three best of whatever's in the category. We don't know. It's random. We don't even know yet. We had no chance to prepare. Could be cars that start with you. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can live
Here we
stream
go.
this real quick. Share my screen.
Here we go.
Go to Zoom. Whoa.
I'm weak.
There we go. There's us. That's kind of trippy right there. I feel like
What's
I'm in a
that?
Jinxie stream. There we go. All right, so the category. Ooh, all-time movies.
All-time movies.
Yep. And then the letter.
Ooh.
Movies that start with S. Ooh. All right.
Oh man, I got my 3. I already got my 3.
You got your 3 already?
I got my 3. Hey, I don't know if it's gonna count, but I got mine. Hey, hold on. No, I don't want to get copyrighted. Never mind. I'll just say their name. Never mind.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I want to go first. I want to go first.
Go ahead. You can go first. Movies, not series now.
Oh, yeah. Movies.
All right.
Star Wars: A New Hope. Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. I'm good.
That's the 3 you're gonna go with?
That's the 3. I'm good. Whoa. Let me change. No, I don't want to change nothing. The OG 3. I'm good.
Come on now, bro.
I'm going with the OG 3.
You're missing a call. You sure that's what you want to go with?
I don't know. You make me think about it. Hold on, man. Hold on. Nah. I'm sticking with Star Wars. I love Star Wars. For those that don't know, I love Star Wars.
All right.
Big fan. Watch the Bad Batch, comes out every Wednesday. All right, what?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the newest movie on my list. Let's go. This is pretty new. I'm gonna go Spider-Man: No Way Home.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna go. No, the movie was trash anyway.
I'm weak.
The original Superman movie.
The OG Superman.
The OG Superman, like the old style Clark Kent.
Okay.
And let's see here.
It's hard with the S.
I guess I could go horror movie. I could go Scream.
Oh, that's that's tough.
I could go 7.
Scream 7?
No, like the movie 7.
Oh.
That's another horror movie. Let's see. What could I do?
I know that whole Scream franchise was kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I could do Saw.
You could do Saw. That whole
No,
I haven't
Saw.
watched a single Saw, but I don't want to.
That's a good for you. They're not that great. They're kind of weird. Those are weird movies, my guy.
I can tell. They creep me out. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be scared like that.
I don't know this. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one's like a classic. I'm gonna go Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
Tom Hanks movie. Gotta throw a Tom Hanks movie in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I got Spider-Man: No Way Home. No Way Home. Saving Private Ryan.
And you got OG Superman. Unless you wanted to
OG.
change it out with something.
I might change that one out. Let me think about that. OG Superman. Oh, hell no. What am I thinking? I'm going Shrek.
Never mind. Game over.
Look,
I might have
I'm
lost
going
on that
Shrek.
one.
I had to throw an animated. Spider-Man No Way Home. Saving Private Ryan. I'm going Shrek.
Sure.
Yep. Classic.
Yeah.
That movie made not one but two songs famous.
Yep.
You had Hallelujah
God, it saves. Oh my
and
God.
All-Star. Where would
It
All-Star
gave
be
everybody a
without
career.
Shrek, bro?
I'm not trying to out nobody, but someone very close to me hurt my feelings when they said Shrek was not a good movie. I'm not going to name names, but
No.
I'm not naming names, but I was
Where
very
you know?
hurt. I'm not naming names. Just know
Somebody I know?
someone very close to me. Yes, you know.
Close to me too?
Close to you. It's in our friend group. I ain't saying names. I ain't doing nothing on this podcast, but just know I was
Ray?
very hurt.
Ray, do you need to get a divorce?
I'm allegedly that could have been her, but I'm not saying it was her.
Okay.
I'm not saying it was her.
Right. That's good. Because if it was her, we would have words. I don't know. It was her,
Just
wasn't
know.
it? It was her.
No. I'm not saying it was her. I'm not saying it was her. Just know it's someone very close to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I see this person, every now and again. So just know Shrek is one of the greatest movies of all time. Can't no one change my mind on that.
It's one of the best movies ever.
You cannot change my mind.
It's such a good movie. It's a perfect fairy tale.
Literally
a perfect fairy tale. It's funny.
Plenty.
And nobody dies.
And nobody dies.
Except
except Lord Farquaad?
No, because bro was dancing inside the dragon's stomach.
Facts. Never mind.
He might have died afterward, but during the movie, he was still alive.
During the movie, he was alive. We just want to iterate that.
Some of you may die.
Yeah, but nah, Shrek is all-time movie. Like top 5 off the gate.
Exactly.
You can't tell me different. But before we end, I have a question for you.
Shoot.
One very simple question. When did you know your wife was the one?
Like the one, or like that I wanted to hit her up?
The one.
Okay, gotcha. Because that's different.
Hey, I just want to say for everyone, eventually you may or may not see them, but just know we pick some good looking women. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Hey, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but we pick some good women. We may not be the best looking out of the bunch, but we dang sure got some good looking ones.
We sure got them though. We sure got them.
Got some baddies, boy.
You know what I want to do some point, Ray? I want to Photoshop a picture of me in high school with her, and people be like, "Bruh." Oh, no, I saw this one TikTok where it was like he was taking a video of his wife, and like she was pretty, like but then it turned to him and he was busted, and it turned, the black dude that's always like, "I know you lying."
Yeah.
That was funny. I felt that in here. I felt that.
Yeah.
But let's see.
My God.
I know she was the one. God, I don't know. I don't know if it was just like a moment, or it's just over time, where it was just like I just realized I was like, yeah, no, I can't. I wouldn't pick somebody else for my team, You just realize it's like, dang, this person does so much for me, and I want to do so much for them, where it's like, you can't think about. I mean, you understand. You married. You'd be like, you can't think about doing life with somebody else. You know,
Mhm.
like I mean, like knock on wood. If she ever left me or died, I'd just be single. You know what I mean?
No, that's facts. Yeah.
Right? Like it's just like what am I gonna do, bro?
No, that's factual.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even really pinpoint like a specific moment, you know? Because I mean, I'm not one of those guys that's like an epiphany guy where I'll
Hmm.
like meditate in the sunset and like, you know,
Yeah.
or like it'll just be like all of a sudden one day I'm like, all right, but how about you? When did you know your wife was the one? 'Cause
When
how
I have
long
a
were y'all
point,
together before you got married?
we were together for 2 years. Yeah, 2 years.
Y'all were
Well,
together for 2 years when you got married?
yeah, we were. So we started dating in 2020. And we
Mhm.
got married in 2022. We got engaged in November 2021, just to put it in perspective. So, dating wise, it was from February 2020 to November 2021. So I moved kind of fast.
You did move a little fast. So,
I
hey, you
moved
must have
fast.
known. You knew and you
Oh, I
knew,
know.
bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to tell you the greatest pickup line in the history of pickup lines.
Riz.
It can
Here we
only
go.
is it was a one of one. She's the
Riz.
only one. She. Oh my god. So I'm in the band room at our university. We
Yep.
just got done with jazz band.
Mhm.
Um,
It was a Tuesday or a Thursday? Which one?
it's a Thursday. It was a
That
Thursday.
shit that jaunt was always at Tuesday, Thursday
Yeah.
at
So
11:45.
so all our friends are goofing off, just playing on the piano and just being crazy, right?
Mhm.
And then this girl walks in. I turn to Nate. Shout out to Nate. I turned to Nate and I said, "Hey, yo, who is that?" And
Hey,
she
yo, I could
walks in.
believe every word of this story.
I was like, "Golly, who's that?" So then,
Nah, that's not you ain't say no golly.
no, I said something else. I said a
You
lot
ain't
of
say
words,
no
but
golly, but okay, go ahead.
but
Oh,
she
gee
sits down on the
willikers.
piano. Gee Williker.
Sorry, go ahead, tell your story.
No, you good, you good. So she sits down on the piano bench and she plays a song. I can't remember the song. It was Alicia Keys something. I can't remember. It was something. It was either that one or the I think it was that one. I think it was that one. It was that one. Yeah, you're right. It was that one. So she played that. And I said, God, and I said another word, but I said, golly, who is this girl? And I come over there and I'm just like, okay, hey, I'm nodding my head. I didn't say it out loud in my head. I said, oh yeah, you sound really good. You look good and all that. Yeah. And then she looked at me, said, hey, what's your name? I said, she said, yeah. I said, uh, Ray. She said, oh, it'll be a hardest pickup line in the history of mankind. She said, it would be a shame if your name was Ray and you couldn't play piano. You want to show me? I said,
Riz. Absolute Riz right there, bro. Oh my god.
I
She
said,
rizzed
yo.
you up. She rizzed
She
you up,
was
dog.
me up.
Dang.
I said, okay. And I took 2 semesters of class piano, so I did a little something.
You had a little something, something on your sleeve, yeah.
Mary had a little lamb in me, you know what I'm saying?
You probably played Sam Smith, didn't you?
No, I played Sam Smith.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one. It was probably the
Lay me down.
yeah, lay me down. Yeah.
Yes, I believe that one day I will be.
Yeah.
It's Ray's go-to. That
That's
or
my that's my go-to.
all of me, John Legend, all of me. That's the other one.
Yep. Oh my god. So yeah, I played her that. And she said, okay. But the moment I knew she was the one was that because that stuck with me so crazy hard. And I don't understand it, but it was the charisma, it was the fierceness, and it was the dang, she looked good. It was the everything. She had everything. She was a full package. She seemed smart, she looked good, and she had common sense, and she's musically gifted. I'm like, she
Mhm.
won. I don't know what I got to do to get with her, but I'm getting with her. I got to figure it out.
Hey, I mean, I could tell you why it stuck with you so hard. Well, one, because she's so amazing, obviously,
Yeah,
but also coming from other situations previously, that pursuit of you is probably what it was. It's like,
yeah.
this is it. This is what it's supposed to be.
This is what it's supposed to be.
It's what it's supposed to be right here. Isn't it nice when you get what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Man, that happened to both of us, didn't it?
It really did. We came for some things, y'all. We came for some things.
In the immortal words, we started from the bottom. Now we here.
We here. Man, we got some good people on our side.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm kind of like you. If she was to leave me, or unfortunately, knock on wood, hopefully it don't happen no time soon, but pass away, boy, I'll be single. I would be lost. First, I would be lost.
Hey, if that happens, let's make a deal. If that happens to either one of us, we're moving in. We're moving in.
Yeah, come on. Just bring your stuff. Yeah. We'll do the podcast. We'll do the podcast in the room. We'll just be together.
We'll get a 3-bedroom. Your room, my room, podcast room, and we'll be good.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I know. Oh man. God bless.
Yeah. I would shout out to the wifey.
Shout out to the wifeys.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, God, I want them to be on an episode so bad.
We're gonna get them on there. It's gonna happen.
I want, like, in a I think it would be really funny. Another future episode was like, it doesn't have to be like a long episode, but I want, like, if they listen, I want them to like listen back to all the episodes and then pretend to be us. Like, dress like us, try to talk like us. Wouldn't that be funny?
No, that would be hilarious. I like that. So wifey, which by the way, my wife listens to every single episode. I greatly appreciate it. She's gonna listen to this one. I thank you. But we're gonna get you on here. we yeah. That sounds fire.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I can already see it now. She's gonna have a hat, and then she's gonna have the chain, t-shirt. She gonna
Jalen would go all out. She'd draw a mustache on and everything. She would.
She'd be like, "What's good, everybody? No, what's good, Brave Nation?
What's good, Brave Nation?" She'd be like, "I'm here with my main man, Eric."
She'll be fired. No, Cheyenne will get you down. Oh my God, Cheyenne
would be clowning me the whole time. She'd be making fun of me. She'd be just like making dumb noises because she thinks that all the dumb noises I make are so stupid. She'd be like, "Ooh," like she was.
Y'all need to keep listening to the Second Phase podcast. We're only going
I'm telling you, we have so many ideas. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait on it.
Just gotta build it up, man. Oh man, y'all in for a treat. When it's all said and done,
man, I tell you, I wish I could discover this podcast, just like all these wonderful listeners out here. I wish I could discover it a year from now and listen to all the wonderful things that are gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Without having to listen to my cringy voice. Do you have that problem where you can't listen to your own voice?
I can't. Especially when I'm doing the editing, bro. I try to actively not hear my voice. I'm like, I ain't trying to hear me. I'm trying to make sure I ain't cuss or you didn't cuss and stuff. I ain't got time for all this.
God, I'll tell you what. I can listen. I can watch the video.
You watch the video?
I can watch it's weird. I can watch the video better than I can listen to it on like Spotify, because like I'll be listening on Spotify just to like hear how the sound and the flow is going and making sure it sounds good and be taking notes on things to change. But I'm like, ugh, this is cringe. But then when I watch it on YouTube and you get the whole effect where you get like the facial expressions and like all that kind of stuff, I like that better. I don't know. I feel maybe it gives me something to take away from just my voice, you know?
Yeah. You get to see me.
Me making dumb faces. What?
No, your side faces be wilding, bro. Them things be getting me weak. I will say I'll be watching it back, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
all those listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, you got to watch the YouTubes. I
You gotta
promise
check
you,
the
you're
videos.
not gonna regret it.
Honestly, we could do a
Not
super
gonna
cut
regret
of just my side faces. A
it.
super
Oh
cut.
my god.
Oh my god, I can't remember what episode it was, but you kept saying stuff that was a little suspect. No, I kept going. It was something about, I think it was something about balls or something. You're like, you can only hold so many balls, and I went, and you kept saying it over and over again.
I gotta watch that back.
I was being so childish.
I gotta watch that back. I gotta watch that back. I'm gonna make that a meme.
God bless it.
Oh my goodness, man.
Well, all right, folks. It is now 3:00 in the morning. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that early. It's not that late. But it is time, unfortunately, to end this wonderful show. I hope y'all enjoyed us on this wonderful episode 7. Thank you for tuning in to the second episode. If you like any video, anything that you want. Got you. You can also check us out on YouTube and watch Ray tell me to put my mic in front of my face if you wanted to. Yeah, come check that out because he does a really good job of miming instructions. By the way, y'all, if Ray wasn't here, if my main man Ray was not here, this podcast would not be here. I'm sorry, but I am not capable. I am not capable. It's all Ray. I'm just here for the ride. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube. Subscribe. Second Phase Pod at 2NDPHASEPOD. I am Eric. This is the wonderful Ray, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.